Alright, hello everybody. Good evening. Kita hari ini just nyantai. We're just gonna watch some analog horror. Kalau nggak tahu analog horror is just like mandala katalog. Tipe-tipe videonya kayak mandala katalog. That's how it is. And it's really cool. It's really cool. It's really fun. And if you guys want to check it out, you can just search on YouTube analog horror and you find all the good stuff. Even Indonesian people Indonesia content creator makes it as well. So look no further than analog horror. It's really good. So this one is called Intro and the Crawl. This is a Vita Carnis living meat research documentary.
And small, have found ways to adapt and evolve to flourish in all types of environments. From barren wastes to lush forests, life can be found. Earth has homed these creatures since the dawn of life itself. Only until very recently, things have changed. New life forms have appeared all around the globe and completely changing the balance of nature and what we know about evolution itself. That is why we, at National Living Meat Research, have been studying these new species, trying to help educate everyone about these creatures and their wondrous ways of life. First, what are these new life forms? Since their explosive arrival across the globe in 1931, there has been much debate on what these newcomers are, and where they came from. Are they extraterrestrials coming to invade Earth? Or are they demons who come from hell to purge humanity? From what our scientists have discovered, no. The origins of these creatures are solely to Earth, miraculously out of nowhere. We don't know why or how, but one thing is for certain, Earth is now their home. What these creatures are is mysterious and still not well known today. But here is what we do know. These creatures are comprised mainly of muscle tissue, organs, and bones. They greatly resemble animals with no skin, or store-bought meat. Because of these characteristics, they have been named accordingly as Vita Carnis. The Carnis species consume decaying, organic matter, but their main diet is composed of raw meat, not including their Carnis relatives. The Carnis only appear in places where there is an abundance of crawl, which leads to the first creature of the Carnis species, the crawl. The crawl is a growth of meaty tendrils that closely resemble the small intestine, the only difference being the dark red coloration. These tendrils grow in a similar pattern as vines, mold, or fungi. A primary stem structure is the host to divisions of other, smaller branches. In each tendril contains a variety of veins, arteries, and other similar organs used to transport nutrients absorbed from its surroundings. The ends of these tendrils are equipped with organelles used to absorb water and organic matter necessary for growth. The source of these organic materials is mainly found in dirt and soil on surrounding surfaces. Using its root-like tendrils, it absorbs the material and processes it into usable energy. Although, the crawl also obtains energy through another means. Using a sophisticated form of photosynthesis, the dark pigmentation of the smaller branches is ideal for absorbing sunlight, and therefore allowing solar energy to fuel the crawl's growth. Because of its efficiency, it thrives in almost all types of environments, easily allowing it to spread across the world, and can be found pretty much anywhere. Its recent inclusion in the ecosystem has caused many major changes in nature's balance. One may assume that the crawl's presence may outcompete any other competitors, but due to its unique life cycle, where old branches fall off and decay into nutrient-rich compost, all forms of life seemingly flourish instead. The crawl's abundance grants plenty of nourishment to all animals, from plants feeding on the decayed crawl, herbivores thriving on increased plant population, and carnivores feeding on both the abundant prey, and are able to eat the crawl as well. The presence of all these animals leave behind waste, which will be broken down and consumed by the crawl, and the cycle begins again. This form of symbiosis leads to an environment where all populations thrive. Humanity also uses the crawl to our advantage. Because of the supernatural rate of growth and its richness in nutrients, it has been sustainably cultivated into domestic farms. The crawl is harvested and processed into fertilizer, which greatly increases crop yield and quality. The crawl may also be used as a food source for humans, and reliably so. But due to its unkindly appearance and taste, it has yet to reach cuisine standards. The crawl also plays a very important role in the next creatures that we have been studying. Sometimes, in a crawl-populated environment, a node of meat may develop on one of the branches. This node will fall off and grow into a functioning organism, and go to live on as an independent animal.
What the fuck?
This leads us to the upcoming species that we will be discussing. The first of these creatures are the trimmings.
Oh. Oh boy. Trimmings. Is this the creature? It's called trimmings. Interesting.
The trimmings.
The trimming. Okay,
Trimmings
so
are
it's
small
flea.
animals that resemble skinned raccoons. They are
Skinned
commonly known to
raccoons?
have a plump body, round head, small eyes, nose and ear holes, and an agape mouth. They are also equipped with a diversity of limbs. All individual trimmings are unique, each with a different body shape, number of limbs, and other characteristics. One thing they all share in common is that they are made mostly of meat tissue, and are a maximum of 20 centimeters in length, no larger than a basketball. Its life starts with its separation from the crawl.
That's pretty big though.
It will wonder to find anything that is edible and able to consume. Although it is an omnivore, being able to hunt meat and forage for plant matter, trimmings are almost entirely scavengers. Their diet consists of rotting plants and meat, including, but not limited to, fruits, vegetables, roots, seeds, insects, and deceased animals. Although its appearance is unsightly, it is a cowardly creature, only fleeing, screeching, and hiding when threatened. Because of its lack of defensive traits, it lies near the bottom of the food chain, making it easily overpowered and picked off very regularly by predators. Naturally, its population would eventually die out. This is not the case. The crawl constantly produces a large quantity of trimming nodes, keeping up their numbers. Naturally, trimmings can be found wherever there is abundant crawl.
Okay.
Trimmings grow at a decent pace, reaching maturity at around 7 months, having a maximum lifespan of 2 to 4 years. Although they are plentiful, humanity has no proper way to implement trimmings into society. Their overabundance has even considered them pests, due to them digging through trash bins and making excessive noise at night. Besides all of this, some people still keep trimmings as pets and relatively domesticate them. Nuisance or not, trimmings are a wondrous creature. From their plentiful numbers to their skittish nature, they are truly a thing to behold.
That's disgusting.
The next species on our list is the meat snake.
Alright, the meat snake.
The meat snake. The meat snake is a worm-like creature, made of a variety of types of meat, coated in a transparent, skin-like membrane. Its size varies during its lifespan, depending on how much it consumes. When it first separates from the crawl, it is only a few centimeters in length. Eventually, it will reach an average length of 5 meters. Although, under extreme conditions, like natural disasters, war, or plague, it can greatly surpass this length. The meat snake's diet consists entirely of dead animals or parts. A meat snake is incapable of consuming a healthy, living organism. The meat snake allocates its food by using a tongue-like organ covered in sensors to touch and feel its environment. The sensors catch particles of decaying meat, notifying the meat snake that there is food nearby. This process shares many similarities to regular snakes, hence the meat snake's name. Once it locates the corpse, the meat snake will open its jaw and swallow the entire body whole. Once the entire body is consumed, the meat snake's stomach will release a variety of chemicals. Some will break down soft tissue like skin and the connection points between muscles.
Okay.
Others chemicals will then ferment and preserve the tissue to keep it from breaking down for as long as possible. After that, the remaining flesh and bones will move along the meat snake's tract and slowly be implemented into its own structure, extending the meat snake. Unsatisfactory parts like skulls, pelvises, hair, and fingernails will be excreted.
Okay.
Speaking of skulls, the meat snake will take the skull from the consumed organism and use it as its own. Each meat snake has its own skull, each corresponding to what that one has consumed.
What the fuck?
During its lifespan, it will swap or replace these skulls if needed. A meat snake's lifespan depends entirely on how much a meat snake consumes. The longest one has lived for was 28 years.
Okay, interesting.
The meat snake has no predators and is immune to disease due to its preserving chemicals. The only significant ways a meat snake can die is through starvation, burning, or complete destruction of the meat snake's membrane coating. Interestingly, the meat snake is the only member of the Carnies family that is able to reproduce.
Alaskan bullworm.
When a meat snake reaches an excessive size, and is in the conditions to do so, it will commence mitosis, splitting itself in two. Then the now two meat snakes will go on their separate ways and live on as two distinct organisms. Meat snakes can only be found in moderate temperature climates, not too hot, not too cold. Their population depends entirely on the amount of corpses available. Where there is death, there are meat snakes.
Okay.
Humanity will use them to our advantage. Meat snakes are a very efficient and clean way of disposing of any meat products. The preserving fluid within the meat snake's body disinfects the carrion, preventing the spread of disease. Humans use meat snakes in butcher shops as a waste bin, dispose roadkill, within war on the battlefield to dispose of festering bodies and parts, and within zoos to dispose of deceased animals.
That's a really good idea, I guess, for waste disposal.
They are extremely tame, not caring if any creature is around them, only acting defensively when it is within consuming a meal. This means they are very easy to tame.
You can tame this thing?
Overall, meat snakes are a marvelous creature with a very interesting way of sustaining itself. It is an amazing experience to encounter one, as long as you don't mind the smell. Our next creature is the mimic.
Oh god, oh my lord. Okay, we got mimic next.
The mimic. The mimic is a bipedal creature with uncanny similarities to humanoid anatomy. They greatly resemble humans without skin, with added exaggerated features. These features include extended finger length, longer limbs,
it's gonna be like
bulging,
Skinwalker,
empty eyes, and their most prominent feature, a wide, teeth-filled smile. Although it resembles a happy face, this is due to coincidence, and is only how their facial structure is shaped. The maw of the mimic contains much more teeth than humans, and their teeth is comprised almost entirely of incisors, with some canine and premolars in the back.
Whoa, okay.
This tooth composition is ideal for biting down onto meat and swallowing Chuck's whole.
They can cut the beak.
A mature mimic's diet is comprised entirely of human flesh.
Okay.
Because of this, they are found solely around human-populated areas. The mimic's life cycle is made of 3 stages. In the first stage, a young mimic separates from the crawl. They closely resemble their trimming relatives, but are thin, sleek, and only have 4 appendages. In this stage, the young mimic will hunt small animals, moving on to larger and larger as they grow.
Good
Once
lord,
large
that's
enough,
disgusting.
it will begin
Alam bang,
metamorphosis into the next
Luigi!
stage of life.
Ala
Once fully
Luigi, bentar Luigi,
transformed,
aku kasih
it will
kamu takang
resemble the
biru dulu.
description mentioned in the beginning. Its hunting
Halo
style
Luigi,
changes
welcome
and
to the
becomes much
stream.
more complicated.
Bro,
It
kita lagi
now
nontonin
stalks and
anak
feeds only
horror.
on humans. It will locate human-populated area and begin its search for an easy target. To blend in, it may use objects to conceal itself. These include clothing, mannequins, and furniture. Once a target has been found, the mimic will observe its prey and learn its routine and when it is most vulnerable.
They're
This
actually
is
mimicking
typically
it
when
too,
the
not
human
just...
is asleep
okay.
at night. Once the prey is within position, the mimic will advance silently until it is close enough.
And then?
The mimic will then execute and immediately begin consumption.
Oh god, Jesus
Once the
Christ.
mimic has had its fill, it will leave the scene, a fair distance away from the human population, and begin to digest its meal.
Ugh.
Although, in the case that a human is awake, a mimic will use a variety of sounds to either lure or startle prey into cornering themselves. Once a human is in place, it will swiftly attack and kill the helpless target.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That was... What a transition! Jesus Christ, it scared me. That was... From 0... That is from 0 to 10 real quick. Holy fuck. Okay. Don't open the door, don't open the door. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh, uh. Oh, that looks disgusting! Oh my god! Whoa!
The next stage of the mimic's life cycle has two potential morphs it may develop
Holy
into.
shit! I didn't expect.
If a mimic has
I
a
didn't expect
consistent
that.
supply
Holy
of
shit!
food, it will
Datang-datang begini
develop more
liatnya.
human-like
Luigi.
features. It will grow skin, hair, and by the end will look nearly identical to a human being.
Oh, this is a good analog
It
horror.
now can blend entirely into civilization and
Wow.
lure other humans more effectively.
Okay. Kaget kak.
The second type of morph happens when a mimic receives an overabundance of food. It will grow into a larger, more evolved hunter. Its proportions will increase in length, and its humanoid features will fade away.
Oh, this is really cool.
It grows a thick, dark coating of a flexible skin, which is highly durable, and increases in strength the more the elder mimic consumes.
Oh, they didn't play.
This excludes the face,
this whole thing
which
is
is now
amazing.
coated in a pale pink skin.
Oh, good god.
The mimic's teeth have also moved deeper into the mimic's throat,
Oh,
leaving its
wow.
mouth a toothless grin. It uses the dark hue of its skin to hide seamlessly within a dark environment. Its skills have also been heightened. This makes an elder mimic one of the most efficient predators on the planet.
Okay.
Because of the obvious threat this poses on humanity, nations around the world have released instructions on how to be able to fend for yourself in a mimic encounter. Here are the instructions.
1. Avoid going out alone if your location is known to have mimics, or
Okay.
there have been mimic sightings.
Yeah, it's
Two.
understandable, I guess, yeah.
If you encounter a stationary mimic, seemingly unfazed by your presence, quietly leave the location and alert your local authorities.
What can they
3.
do?
If pursued by a mimic, get yourself into a position where you are able to flee. Mimics will rarely attack if a person has a clear escape route. 4. In the event that you have been cornered by a mimic, roll into the fetal position, protecting your neck, face, and vital organs from attack. Make as much noise as you can to alert any other people.
Okay.
5. If you have a weapon, do not use it. A mimic is fairly resilient, and any strikes or shots on a mimic is not effective enough to bring it down in time.
Okay.
Instead, use it as a barrier between you and the mimic to block any attacks. 6. In a situation where a mimic is hunting in the immediate area and is not aware of your position, hide somewhere low, like under a bed or behind other furniture. A mimic will not linger too long to search for prey and will move on.
Be safe and avoid any encounters with a mimic
Are you
at all
sure?
costs.
Because the last dude that hides died.
Next
So-
up, the Harvester.
Ugh! It's eating him! Oh god! Oh my god. Wow! Holy shit, this whole experience is amazing. Alright, well, next is the Harvester. What is the Harvester? Ew, I know, it's like, oh, we can heal the bone crunching too. God.
The
damn.
Harvester.
Alright, what we got?
The Harvester is a large, bulbous mass, with a large amount of tendrils spreading from the base.
Ugh.
The bulb measures around 3 meters in height
Because
and 2
everything
meters
has to
in
be
diameter.
very fleshy.
The tendrils, on the other hand, can extend up to 150 meters in diameter horizontally.
It's pretty long.
The Harvester is a specialized form of crawl that grows in
Whoa.
a unique and deadly way. A harvester is created when a node that will grow into a harvester, instead of separating, continues to grow. Eventually, it will grow tendrils of its own. It uses the energy provided by its mother branch and expands its reach further. Its tendrils, hidden just below the surface of the ground. The Harvester is equipped with 2 types of specialized tendrils. The first type is bulky and flat. They lie the
Whoa.
closest to the surface. These branches are lined on each length
That
of the
looks
tendril
sharp.
with spines, extending
And
in the shape
pointy.
of a bear trap. On each side of the branch,
Very
those
pointy.
particular spines have a vein that feed into them, that pump 2 types of venom. On one side, the spines can inject a neurotoxin, which will attack the
neurotoxin?
nervous system of whomever it is injected into,
What?
causing sudden paralysis. The other side can
So,
inject
it's a
an
Venus
anticoagulant,
flytrap,
which when
but for a
injected,
human.
prevents blood cells from clotting. Whenever a large animal moves across the area armed with these tendrils,
Or
the
anything that's
branches
big,
will
right?
clamp onto the animal and thrash violently. Once the prey has been injected with both venoms, the tendrils will rest and the prey will immediately collapse.
Okay.
The animal will be unable to move due to the paralysis, and the wounds caused by the thrashing spines will not stop bleeding. All the prey can do is lie patiently, until succumbing to blood loss. Once the prey has bled out, the second type of tendrils come in. They lie below the spine equipped once.
You gotta
These
suck
branches
it out
are
or
big,
something?
but very sturdy. They share similar anatomy to the small branches of the crawl, equipped with organelle that absorbs nutrients.
Okay, so it sucks
These
the hell out
tendrils
of
sense the blood, and move their way to the surface and begin to absorb the vital fluid. Once the blood has been consumed, the tendrils will wrap around the body and begin to shuffle downwards. This movement loosens the soil and slowly pull the body underground. Once secure, the tendrils will continue to feed until there is nothing but scraps.
Okay.
The nourishment absorbed by the tendrils will be sucked back into the main bulb of the harvester. This bulb houses all the vital organs and the venom glands that pump into the spines. The nutrients are then converted into usable
That is
energy.
big.
The remains underground decompose, providing a rich soil, causing very prominent plant growth, which then attracts more animals.
Oh, that is smart.
A strange behavior the harvester displays is its choice of diet. The spines will only activate on larger animals, allowing smaller ones to pass by unaffected.
Huh,
The
okay.
spines will also not activate on some species of bird. There are a couple theories as to why this happens. One, it could be that attacking smaller animals would cost too much energy for what they get in return, making it not worth the time. Another, could be that smaller animals may attract larger animals or predators, allowing a safe place where prey may thrive and lure more predators. It truly is astonishing.
It's smart as hell.
Although it is a spectacular creature, it is also very dangerous.
Yeah, no shit.
The harvester is decently rare, only populating sparse areas in the northern hemisphere and woodland forests. If you are stung by a harvester, there will be no way of helping you, being that there is no cure, and fatality is 100% positive.
Whoa.
The best thing you can do is avoid encountering a harvester in the first place. If you are hiking, take note of any warnings or signs saying that there are harvesters around. If you also notice an abundance of lush, ground-dwelling plants in a forested area, and there are no signs of wildlife, this is suspicious and you should leave the area, staying close to the base of large trees or rocks. If you find yourself in the middle of a harvester ground, do not panic. Sudden movements may activate the tendrils and will inject you. Although a harvester is rather forgiving, do not risk any skittish movements.
Rather forgiving?
Remain calm.
They're not
If you have
forgiving
any
when
objects
you
with
fucking
considerable
inject you
heft,
with
like
neurotoxin.
coats, backpacks, or full water bottles, gently take that object and lightly toss it towards the bulb, and away from your escape route. This will activate the spines on where the object lands, distracting the bulb for a moment. You will then slowly begin to do wide shuffles away from the bulb. If possible, throw another object when you are certain you are a fair enough distance away, just to be safe. Continue until you are completely sure you are out of harm's way. You may come out unscathed, but don't be too obnoxious, or you will be a harvester's next meal. Next up is the host.
The what? The host? Host of influence. Okay. Interesting. What we got?
The host of influence. The host of influence, more commonly referred to as the host, has its name derived from a host who invites guests to an event. Not to be confused with a host, a harborer of parasites or disease. The host is a semi-humanoid looking organism. It has the structure of a head, torso, and arms. Other than this, it shares no other characteristics.
Hello, okay.
The lower half of the host is comprised of a mass of fibrous tissue and tendrils that burrow into the ground to hold the host in place. Instead of skin, the host is covered in muscular tissue fibers, tendons, and veins. In some parts of the body are covered in a meaty plate, used to cover any large exposed areas, but allowing movement. The host's head has a smooth surface where the face should be, attached to a crooked neck, which houses a slit in the front used for feeding.
I'm watching. Nice.
On the host's back is a mound of pores. Protruding from these pores are hollow, hair-like structures extending outwards. These hairs are barrels that release spores produced within host's body by being fired into the air. These spores are hazardous, so keep clear of them at all costs. Luckily, the host is rare, only found in North America.
I don't have any.
Obtaining info about the host is a very risky and daunting task. This is because of their rarity and of how dangerous it is to be up close to one. The spores released by a host is very dangerous when inhaled. A host will release a cloud of spores into the air, which will be picked up by wind and carried great distances. If an organism inhales the spores, the particles will find their way into the organism's brain and infect them. An infected organism will show no symptoms of infection right away, but a couple hours after infection the infected organism's behavior and thought process will change. The first symptoms that appear are restlessness, sluggish movement, numbness of joints, and lack of coordination. Then more serious symptoms appear over time. These include dizziness, migraines, impaired speech, and trembles. If you or someone you know show these symptoms, contact poison control or emergency services. After a total of 6 to 7 hours after infection, The organism will cease all activities they were previously doing and
Juga
begin to
kami dyan
walk.
na ba makan? Whoa,
The direction the
what
infected
the
will
fuck?
walk is towards the host whose spores have been inhaled by the
Kung juga kami
infected
dyan kami
individual.
nabus live stream ini, siap.
If the infected makes their way to the host,
What the
they will kneel down in front of it, expose their vital organs, and the host will promptly gut and remove those organs.
Oh god! Jesus
The
Christ.
host will consume them and discard the leftover scraps. However, if an infected organism doesn't reach the host within a 36-hour span or is treated for their infection, the effects will wear off and return back to normal.
Yep, what? Oh, okay.
If a host is unable to find prey or doesn't like its current
know,
location,
ew,
it will unroot
God.
itself and move to a new location. Their scarce numbers and the hazard of being around
Whoa.
one makes getting info about the host very daunting. All you need to currently know is that the host is extremely dangerous
Yeah, no
and
shit.
should be avoided at
Of
all
course it's
costs.
dangerous.
Next, the monoliths.
Next is the monolith. Okay. What we got next? It's called the monolith for some reason. Monoliths. Okay, what's this? What this guy can do?
The monoliths.
Coilum
The
carnis.
monolith is a very new creature,
The
only
model is-
showing up in June of 1972
Yes,
in the area.
I'm wearing some fashionable shit right now.
There are only 7 monoliths, all of them located in a circular position,
Okay.
1.5 kilometers in diameter. This ring of monoliths surrounds. The
Okay.
monolith is a Titanic-sized being, measuring roughly
Titanic-sized?
120 meters in height. Each monolith has 2 trunk legs that are firmly
Oh my
embedded underground.
god, that is a
The
titan.
legs connect to a
Holy
torso.
shit.
The creature itself is made of hundreds of thousands of meaty strands, tightly woven
ew.
together to form the structure. These strands end at the neck,
So it's basically
fusing
just
into a
a
solid mass
a
of hardened flesh in the
colossal
shape of an
titan.
upside-down triangle, with a hole in its
Berarti
center.
itu ini
On each side
Titan
of the
yang
monolith
daging
where
semua
arms
itu,
would be,
the,
there are dozens of
colossal
long,
Titan yang di
rope-like
Attack on
appendages.
Titan ini mah. Berarti
These reach just barely to the
just
ground.
filled with meat
At the
strands.
creature's feet,
Ah,
the strands go
disgusting.
deep into the earth and extend horizontally a decent distance away. What the monoliths do is simply stand and do nothing. The only activity documented that the monoliths have done was in.
It's like a tree, yeah.
During this period, they were extremely aggressive. When the group of
Oh, there's a lot of
were
redacted
making
information.
their way to the city, the monolith that they had passes roared a deep bellow and swung its appendages at the team, completely wiping them out.
Oh wow.
When military vehicles were dispatched, once they got close enough to top the monolith, it roared another call, this time releasing an EMP blast, completely knocking the vehicles out in the vicinity. Finally, long-distance rockets were fired and struck the creature.
What the fuck? Whoa.
Although damaged, it regenerated at great speed and resumed its
Wow, okay.
stance unscathed. Eventually, the area has been fenced off and is now restricted to all. Ever since,
I
the
know.
monoliths stand silently,
It's very alarming.
now only a grand spectacle of awe and mystery, only adding more questions to these meat beings. And finally, the last creature on this list is marvelous and majestic world that exists today. It's as extraordinary to have such strange and mysterious beings appear all around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery of the lives of these living meat creatures.
What? Nah. Thanks for watching. More to come. Okay. What do we have next? The full footage. Oh, ni mah udah. Hold on.
This could be the greatest.
Now, ad hoc. Got our pet trimming. With the car as well. Oh, most of this is just not that good. I rewatched it before, actually. Alright, let's find another good analog horror. That's pretty cool. What's this? The Tangy Fires. Gemini and the End of the World. What's this? Alright.
I have discovered a series.
Gemini Home Entertainment. Let's go.
A VHS archive of an ordinary broadcast company. Animal education, storm safety, space knowledge, artificial intelligence, and are among the topics presented to us in the form of short, educational VHS guides. Tonight, we will envelop ourselves within this fantastic educational series. This is Gemini Home Entertainment.
Alright, we get some explanation.
Oh yeah. I'm digging this. Abode, birthed from an alternate reality gone awry. Containing events stemming from the dubs for a brighter future. Gemini Home Entertainment is a video distribution company ready to take you on an educational trip through various avenues of life knowledge. What that knowledge is exactly is unclear at this point in time. But what we do know is that something in their reality is out of place.
Okay.
Something isn't right here.
Everything isn't right.
The series was born on November 13th of 2019 and has since built up to a total of 16 videos, each with their own surprises, and each giving us a different piece of the puzzle.
Okay, let's watch something else. That's not. What's this? Analog horror. Okay.
If you find life boring, buy a happy child.
What? Buy and
The Happy Child. HC produced by the company is a simulated companion robot. One. Stay with them. 2. Talk with them. 3. Play with them. Sure. You need to pay attention to your happy child.
Okay. My happy child? Uh-huh.
Go and buy a happy child.
What the fuck?
Feeling irritable about life. Worry about cooking. Buy a happiness microwave oven. Happiness microwave oven can create more fresh and delicious food. Anyone can become a chef. Housewives can also become chefs with novel ingredients. Of course, happiness microwave oven needs fresh and natural ingredients. You can find it on the road, in the supermarket, anywhere. Of course, you can do it yourself. Absolutely
What?
amazing.
What was that for?
Come and buy a happy microwave oven.
What the
Well,
I'm sorry, what was that? Ah. Whoa, that was... Oh, damn, okay.
Welcome to the Children's Happiness Knowledge column. Let's know more about animals today. Owl. Not an owl. Rabbit. Not a rabbit.
What the fuck?
Kitten. Not a kitten.
Yeah, no. Whoa.
Puppy. Not a puppy.
Uh-huh.
Goldfish. Not a goldfish.
Okay.
Human.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Welcome to the enrollment video of Sunshine
It's
Kindergarten.
so weird.
Sunshine Kindergarten has a long history
Oh my
and
god.
is reliable. We have developed many outstanding. In this wide playground, children can enjoy their time. Interesting studies will be arranged every day. The kindergarten is totally enclosed. Parents can rest assured that we have professional teachers.
No, what?
Reading children's picture books and learning knowledge.
No, oh, okay.
Painting learning can also improve children's enthusiasm in this.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Interesting toys are also prepared for your child.
Oh no.
3 nutritious meals for children. Vegetables and meat provide adequate nutrition, and fresh milk provides. Of course, we should not forget important.
Yep.
Happy.
What the fuck?
Unhappy.
What?
Come and enroll in kindergarten.
No! What are... Oh.
Congratulations on getting a very good book, but it's best to take it to a quiet place. Toilet is a good choice. Please read the following content silently without making any sound. You know, they can't read.
I know. This is so...
Everyone likes
weird.
watching TV.
It's
But
like
take care of your
every
TV.
single one of these series, like, what the fuck is that?
2. They know you through signal, sound and perception. 3 computers and other machines with signal equipment should be destroyed. 4. They can't understand words. Make some records. 5. If you want to stay here, prepare some medicine to help you sleep. 6. Pretending to sleep is a good idea. Don't open your eyes.
Oh. Oh.
7.
Oh, what the...
Pay attention to any sound. It's dangerous if you feel nausea or headache. 8. They know where you are. 9. Don't let them know you know. 10. Take up arms to protect your family. 11. Be careful. Good luck.
What? What? Just say, yeah, good luck, kill that thing. Yeah, what? Whoa. Oh, a chimera, a goat, a snake, and a lion, yeah. A body of a lion, a head of a snake, and a tail of a... Sorry. A body of a lion, head of a goat, and a tail of a snake.
Office. I was on the commander's staff. Lieutenant Colonel Charles.
Days GTA. Days GTA 5 is the character that's music. Which were provided by the witness. Oh, what the hell was that? Oh, that is eerie. Not quite clear. I can't see anything from that one. Call retention.
Any emergency? Are
Oh my. Oh wow. Okay.
One, where's your emergency?
Oh, so everyone just dies. Okay. Anything about this Maria bless all beings. Okay. That is an eerie picture too.
If you're still worried about
Okay.
buying cookies, Energy Biscuit,
Oh no.
your best choice.
I don't think. Yeah.
High quality milk, healthy eggs,
What the fuck is that ingredient?
quality chocolate. Bring us healthy and delicious experience. Energy cookies make children stronger. Energy biscuits make children more intelligent.
Oh god. Ugh.
We love Energy Biscuit. The best
Whoa.
gift, Energy Biscuit. Now you can order by phone and deliver to your home.
Oh. Okay. Oh, whoa. That was. Huh. Security, you must not know what a spectacular scene it is. I thought it is that there would be a blue pen hanging in the sky at any moment. I'm running for years already. I think that's only to work it's over, but to get together. Okay, that's the moon. That's the Earth. Back of the moon. It's an official aviation expressions. Have observed the unknown space. Oh. Oh, what is you guys still this room? Everything is fine with me. Love you. What is that? It's supposed to be the time I had to home my hometown. Sorry, anyway, receiving radiation. Whoa. Okay, calm down, buddy. I thought we don't know what it is. We saw the. Okay. Alright. Skip it, no end. Okay. Whoa. So, it's a. Oh, I'm assuming it's a black hole. It gets sucked in by something. Okay. Okay, interesting. Happy child case. What the? This is eerie. What the? Oh god, I can't imagine if I'm sleeping, there's someone standing right beside me.
According to the description, it has a tall black shadow, about 2.5 times the height of an adult male. It can make children laugh and shriek, or make a sound similar to an old rocket box.
Okay.
Most of the victims were beheaded and dismembered. Extremely fast movement speed. Who is lurking, the police are now investigating.
Ah, fuck.
Happy child.
You're buying a child now. Facial expressions. Unhappy, happy. I think it's the other way around. No? Part of unhappy is that? What the fuck? Jesus.
I saw that stairs today.
Cool.
But where she disappeared.
A young girl who participated in the camp was in the blah blah blah. The first 3 months away from the camp. Missing a picture of the missing child drawn according to the description. The missing person was Ali, 15, with freckles and brown hair.
Friend, another unlucky kid disappeared. I think it must be adolescent tantrums. I didn't find anything. There was nothing there. Forest. Only forest. I really want to forget all this, but I can see something wrong. Well, that's the kind of stairs. I just saw it quickly and left in a hurry. But I don't think it has anything to do with the disappearance.
Ranger 4460 witnessed a staircase near the missing place. Once again, send search and rescue teams. Okay. Interesting.
Suction rate is 325. I saw something like a staircase. Briefly describe what the situation is, and we will record it. I can approach now. Stairs look clean and clean. They don't fit in with the surroundings.
No shit.
Did you find any clues related to the case near me? No, nothing unusual. Already under the stairs. Very close. Stairs look brand new. Do you need support?
Then don't go up.
My body is out of control. Help. Oh, I'm going up the stairs. Stay where you are. Nothing. Well, there's nothing wrong with the stick. Now stay where you are. Follow the combat. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh.
Okay. You're no airway support. Oh, I saw her in the staircase.
Can't research. Okay, not the device. Okay. Larry was said that something similar to the meat ladder was witnessed near the scene. Meat ladder?
Are you snubbed?
What?
Scolded? Hated? It's not that they're not friendly enough to you, but you're not friendly enough to them. We found that people who are not popular with others are 32% less friendly than normal people.
Okay.
Introducing Friendly Pills. Consisting of friendly essence with sunshine. Just one tablet to replenish your friendliness. Make you friendly from the inside out. Friendly Pills. Make the world more friendly to you.
My heart is so fast watching this. I know. Is it normal? I mean, it's something that makes you eerie, so it's kind of normal. But if it's like too strong, I assure you to stop watching. Karena aku takut kamu kenapa-napa. If it's like not really normal every time like you're watching something. So, if it's really fast, just be careful. Plus of Subathon primary pills for a drug rate. Okay. But yeah, guys, ini video terakhir dulu karena ada keluarga datang. Nggak enak aku kalau lama-lama diocehin habis itu kan kalau nggak ini nggak ngobrol sama keluarga. Let's finish this first. Then we'll continue this later on. To the old supermarket worker was reportedly taunted and rejected when she pursued a man colleague. Oh, what the stop ya. Thank you, Kay. Kalau akord gak apa-apa, Kay. Okay, anyway, that's it actually. Sampai di sini dulu deh. Ada keluarga datang. Jadi gak enak aku nggak bisa lama-lama juga. So, thank you guys yang udah nemenin aku sebentar. In this like not too long stream, but I'll continue this later on. We'll continue where we left off. So, thank you so much for coming. I'll continue this later. Sorry guys.